1, 2, 3, come on.
Hello, my name is Jay Chambers. I'm here on behalf of Countable to teach you some English. Today is Friday, June 12th. Yeah, the say on 12th, 2020. Lesson 18. Today we are going to do countable and uncountable. Now that's very easy. Count means 1, 2, 3, 4. So, if you can count an object, then it is countable. If you cannot count an object, like water, I want 3 water. No, you can't say that, right? So that would be uncountable. Usually with liquids and really tiny things or emotions, then we say uncountable. Alright? But things like chairs, cats, dogs, those are countable. You can say, I have a chair. If you can say a in front of it or an, then it's countable. If you can put an S after it, then it's countable. Do you understand? I can't hear you, so you can talk to the video if you want. Alright. So let's do an example. Usually if it's uncountable, people will say some. Or they will give, there's a word that means like a cup of coffee. A cup. There's a word, a grammar word, sorry, I can't remember it. I'm old. There's a cup of coffee. A cup of coffee. Now, if you see, we need to use a cup of to say how many. We're counting a cup, not coffee. You can't count coffee. If you count coffee, it just goes psh, right? It's a liquid. You can't count it. So this would be uncountable. But if you have something like a clock, all right, I can see it's 1 clock. 1 clock, 2 clocks, 3 clocks, 4 clocks. That means it is countable. Again, with uncountable, there are usually emotions. He is a happy boy. Emotions are adjectives. So why would they put emotions in this? Happiness would work. Fear, anger. Yeah, those are nouns. Okay. I don't have a happiness. Right? I have happiness. So that would be uncountable. So uncountable would be emotions, liquids, small stuff, tiny, tiny, tiny stuff like rice. We don't say, give me a rice. No. We say, give me a grain of rice. You're counting grain. All right? So a grain of rice. That's another uncountable. Countable things, something you can easily see, table, chair, teacher Dewey. All right? Those are things that are countable. All right? So countable, we can use a or s at the end for plural, and can count. You can count it. All right, you can count it. So it's fairly simple, but when you start doing it, you get to doing things that you're not sure exactly. So today we're going to practice on a worksheet. I'm going to show you quickly. Oh, okay, there's the worksheet, because somebody wrote down the answers for me. I wrote the answers down. And it tells what everything is. So you have to find what is on here and is written here. For example, coffee, write 1 next to coffee, or tea. Where did you put the coffee? Oh, I got it now. Tricky. Be careful of coffee and tea. They wrote tea next to it. I would have called that coffee. All right, so go ahead and fill those out. And at the bottom, it says countable and uncountable. Write which ones are countable and which ones are uncountable. Got it? All right, cut in 3, 2, 1, do it. And we're back. Let's go over what each thing is. I will write the word, and then we will write the number, what number it's supposed to be. All right? So, the first thing we have is number 10, and that would be music. That's a music player. Record player? I forget the word. All right, so number 10, actually, how should we do this? We should do number 1 first. Number 1, that we already did that one. Let's do it in order. We'll go straight across, all right? So number 10 is music. Next, we have tea. So number 5 is tea. Then we have 12. That looks like a horse to me. Yep, that's a horse. Did you hear me say a horse? That's a hint. Next, we have butter. Next, we have, oh, what's that? That is a teacher. Number 2, teacher. Number 19 is what I call burger heaven. 19 is food. Then we have number 9. Now, it could be anger or fear, but I think that cat is afraid. Usually cats go, ah! Right? Right one side? Right? They go, right? And then I think that's fear. That cat's afraid because he's up on his hind legs. Cats usually don't stand on their back feet. If they stand on the back feet, they're really, really afraid. All right, 13. That's really a flashlight, but you can just write flashlights. In British English, they call a flashlight a torch. And in American English, a torch is a stick of wood with a flame on top. Like in Minecraft, when you stick the wood, it has the flame, that's a torch. But for British people, they call that a flashlight, a torch. All right? An elevator's a lift, that sort of stuff. So you got to learn both English, American English, and British English. Next, we have a bench. Number 6 is bench. And then we have 20 is milk. And then we have dance. The girl is performing a dance. Dance can be a verb or a noun. So I want to dance. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Okay? Or I will do a dance. Alright? So it can be 2 different things. Now, next one we have furniture. That looks like a dresser. So furniture. And we have, ooh, money, money, money. Haven't seen that in a while. Have you, Teacher Tilly? You better see it. You're the one that takes care of all my money. All right. Next we have 3 is homework. Homework done fine. That's something students haven't seen for a while. Homework, right? Lucky duckies. And then we have coffee. Coffee. I don't like coffee, but I like the smell. And then we have happiness. 8 is happiness. It's a noun, happiness. Not happy, but happiness. Wham. Wham. So, great. Okay. Number 4, toothpaste. E. Then number 16 is anger. That dog is angry, has anger. And number 17 is album. And album. And 15 is paper. All right, look at these and see if you got them all correct. If you got any wrong, please correct them. Write them correctly in the correct manner. Correct? All right. 10, 2, 6, 7, 4, 5, 19, 23, 16, 12, 9, 18, 1, 17, 11, 13, 14, 8, 15. All right. Okay, now we are going to do the bottom. We are going to say what is countable and what is uncountable. So we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. We'll try to split this up here. I should have put that over here and then done that. I'm not good at managing my board. I don't know why, I never have been. Countable. We have 10. Then we have uncountable. And they give us 10 spaces there as well. So if you look at the first one, they wrote down horse for us. A horse is a horse, a horse, a horse. It's about Mr. Ed. There was this movie show about horses that could talk. All right. So a horse, you can say 1 horse, 2 horses, 3 horses, or a horse. Very easy. Big thing. 1. Countable. All right. So let's go through these. We'll start at the top. All right, let's start at the top with music. Do you say, I want to hear a music, or I want to hear some music? Some music. So, if you say some music, you don't say, I want 3 musics. No, you say, I want to hear 3 songs. So, music is uncountable. So, right here, music, uncountable. Next, we have tea. I like a spot of tea. Alright? You can't have one T unless you're talking about the letter T. Then you can. But if you're drinking it, it's a liquid. It's like water, right? So tea is uncountable. Next, we have the horse. We did the horse. Alright, number 11 is butter. This is a little bit tricky. It looks like a block of butter. Like you could say 1, right? It's not. Butter is made from milk. And milk is a liquid. So, we say a stick of butter. So that means butter is uncountable. A tub of butter, a stick of butter. What's the word for butter, Teacher Dewey, so they know what it is?
Nơi.
Nơi. I thought that meant I was tired. I'm tired, I'm butter. I've been saying I'm butter all these times. Oh man, I'm smooth like butter. Smooth like butter. Alright, next. What do you think teacher is? Countable or uncountable? Countable, of course. You can say the number of teachers. So teacher is countable. Next, we have food. I want 3 food, I want 4 food. No, you don't say 3 food, 4 food. I want some food. So again, food is uncountable. Next, we have fear. Fear is an emotion. It's a noun in this case, and it can be an adjective, but it's a noun. So it's an emotion, and if it's an emotion, it's uncountable. I don't have a fear. I have a happiness. I have fear. Yeah. I hope I'm doing this right. And 13! Flashlights. Flashlights. You can count flashlights. So, flashlights. And number 6, you can count a bench. It's like a table, right? So bench. Number 20, milk. We say a carton of milk. Milk is a liquid. So over here, milk is uncountable. Next we have dance. I can do a dance. Can you do a dance for me? Okay, so dance. Teacher Dewey can do a dance for me. A dance. 2 dances. I went to a dance the other day. Alright. 14 is furniture. So furniture are like chairs, tables, beds. It would be furniture countable. Alright, next we have money. Now I told EG class about this already. Money is uncountable. You can't say, I want $1 million money. What does that mean? I want $1 million baht, I want $1 million. Yeah, that works. But you can't say, I want $1 million money. You don't know what kind of money it is. The money is uncountable. Next, we have homework. Homework. I have 3 homeworks. No. Homework is uncountable as well. We say some homework. And then we go on to coffee. Coffee. Is coffee hard? Can you go knock, 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 knock? No, you would go splash. Right? Coffee is uncountable. It's a liquid. I started to write uncountable. Next, we have happiness. All right. Happiness is a wonderful life. All right. So I would say happiness is an emotion, so it is uncountable. All right. Number 4, toothpaste. We have a tube of toothpaste. So, toothpaste. And number 16, that is anger. Again, that's an emotion. And 17 is an album. Can you count an album? Have 3 albums, 4 albums? Yes, you can. So, album. And last one, paper. We say a piece of paper because paper is really, really small, thin. So you can't say, I want 1 paper. You say a piece of paper. So it is uncountable. We have lots and lots of uncountable over here. All right. So we have, for countable, we have horse, teacher, flashlights, bench, dance, furniture, album. Those are all the countable. For uncountable, we have music, tea, butter, food, fear, milk, money, homework, coffee, happiness, toothpaste, anger, and paper. All right. So I would say that about does it for today. All right. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us. But this pretty much does it for countable and uncountable. There are other things you could go by. There are many, many, many things in the world. So just think if you can count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's countable. If you can't count it, it's uncountable. All right? And the reason we need it is we use A and S with countable. With uncountable, you use these things I can't think of. A cup of. All right? So, all right. This is Jay signing off. Have a good day. Bye-bye.